Hi guys, I miss you so much.
Hi, me too. I don't like online classes.
Yeah, online classes are so difficult.
But in this time have passed a lot of things. For example, do you know who Jeffrey Epstein was?
I have heard a notice about him, but I wonder who he is.
Well, Jeffrey Epstein was an American financier. He began his professional life as a teacher, but then switched to the banking and financing sector in various roles. But Michelle, may I ask you how he did his fortune?
Well, before he left his job at Dalton School, he was able to make an important connection with one of his students' parents, Alan Greenberg, who was the CEO of Bear Stearns. And impressed by Epstein's acuity with numbers, Greenberg gave him an assistant job at Bear Stearns. And in 1976, and from there, Epstein quickly climbed the ladder and eventually advising some of the company's wealthiest clients. And finally, in 1981, he left Bear Stearns and opened his own financial consulting firm, Intercontinental Asset Group, in which he helped people who were investors.
I remember who is he. Once my mother told me in early 2000s, Epstein expanded his briefcase to include media companies, developing securities, founding and investing in hedge funds and startups. Okay, he also created his own non-profit, the Jeffrey Epstein Sixth Foundation, to donate millions to institutions like Harvard University. To this day, no one has uncovered two various sources of his exceptional wealth. Danny, I would like to know who his friends were.
Epstein mingled with the world's elite, which included President Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Kevin Spacey, Alan Dershowitz, President Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew. Here comes the horror starting in the mid 90s. He moved his company to the USA Virgin Island to avoid paying taxes. With his business operations set up in the US Virgin Island, Epstein bought an adjacent 72-acre island called Little St. James for just shy of 8 millions in 98. It is alleged that this is where he operated his sex trafficking activities and where most of these pedophilic acts occur. Some of the youngest girls who were trafficked into the island were said to be 12 years old. So, Michael, do you know if he were accused of any criminal act?
Well, Donnie, in 2005, the parents of a 14 years old girl told to the authorities in Palm Beach, Florida, that Jeffrey Epstein had sexually abused their daughter, and investigations eventually uncovered thousands of young women and minors who had allegedly been sexually abused by Jeffrey Epstein. He was charged on just two counts. The first one is soliciting a minor for prostitution, and the second one, procuring minors for prostitution. And I mean, this is so horrible. I would like to know if he was in jail after.
Okay, I got something from internet. In 2008, he served 13 of his 18-month sentence in prison with a generous work release and was ordered to pay 3,000 of his victims in restitution and register his name on the sex offender rolls. It was later revealed that Alexander Acosta, the U.S. Attorney of the Southern District of Florida at the time, felt he has no choice but to offer the landed deal to Epstein, because according to Acosta, he was told the financier was secretly working for the government. But Mitchell, could Could you tell me what you know about him?
Jimena, Epstein was arrested again on July 6, 2019 on federal charges for the sex trafficking of minors in Florida and New York. On July 23, 2019, Epstein was discovered with neck injuries in his cell and was placed on suicide watch. Epstein's body, discovered in his jail cell at Manhattan's Metropolitan Correctional Center on the morning of August 10, 2019. The circumstances surrounding his death were arguably suspicious. The wards had reportedly fallen asleep while on duty and failed to check on Epstein at the appointed times, and the cameras monitoring his jail cell were not working. So the New York City medical examiner concluded Epstein committed suicide by hanging. But the autopsy results showed that various neck bones were broken, and among them the hyoid bone, which is more commonly broken in homicidal strangulation cases. Michael, do you know what happened with Jeffrey Epstein's fortune?
Well, Jeffrey Epstein left his fortune in a fund called Trust 1953. This was the year of his birth, and according to the US media, the beneficiary of this fund will not be public. But one of the theories said that Jeffrey Epstein wants that his heirs can get the fortune without being exploited by the scandal of his sexual abuse. And others, meanwhile, think that the beneficiaries are the facilitators who help him to build his pedophilia network. I mean, this is so creepy. I would like to know if something happened after.
Oh my god, I found a Netflix documentary called Jeffrey Epstein Filthy Rich.
I'm going to watch it right now. So see you later, guys. Bye bye.
Me too. Bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.